Good afternoon, I'm Mike Powers. President Obama's visit to Albuquerque will be wrapping up any time now. This morning, he held one of his backyard visits with a small group in Albuquerque's South Valley. We have team coverage this afternoon, and we start with News 13's Deanna Salceda, who's live in the Newsplex with more. Deanna?
All right, Mike. President Obama met for nearly an hour and a half at the home of Andrew Cavalier. Now, he's a retired Marine Corps Staff Sergeant and also a disabled veteran from Albuquerque. Now, a question came from Cavalier's son, and that was the most emotional moment of the morning.
We appreciate everything that he's done for the country, and, you know, obviously the VA does a lot for my father.
Yeah, we appreciate what he's done.
Thank you.
The president answered questions dealing with mortgages, loans for small businesses, his Christian faith, abortion and immigration. Governor Richardson, Lieutenant Governor and gubernatorial candidate Diane Dennis, and Congressman Martin Heinrich also there. And the president consistently encouraged a Democratic vote in November. But the president's real focus was education. He noted that the U.S. used to be first in the world in the number of college graduates. Now we're 12th.
It's also bad for the country as a whole because we don't have as many engineers, we don't have as many scientists, we're not inventing the new products that are going to make all the difference in terms of how well we succeed.
Now, the president says his administration is focusing in 3 areas: an education race to the top grants that give states money for education reform, early childhood education, and easier access to college loans. Now, big question floating around this morning: where is the president going to eat? We had somebody from Mateo's at that backyard meeting. They said we brought some snacks, but we understand he may be heading to Bareilles. Mike?
Very good. Thank you, Deanna. Now, from here, the president will make his way to a campaign rally in Madison, Wisconsin, then another backyard meeting in Des Moines, Iowa. Supporters and protesters tried to share their opinions with the president this morning. South Valley residents and others gathered along the presidential route. News 13's David Romero continues our team coverage. He's live at Norment and Arrington with reaction there. David?
Well, Mike, of course, everybody's gone right now, but just behind me is where that small group of protesters and supporters gathered with many issues on their mind, everything ranging from the don't ask, don't tell policy to Tea Party members on taxes. The crowd gathered for a glimpse of the president, but didn't get to see him because the motorcade came through a different area far from the group. The president's primary reason for the visit was the economy and to help Democratic candidates in the state. The bad economy was also on the minds of those gathered along the way.
That I think he will bring us out of these bad times, and like I said, I'm a small business owner, so I feel that he will, and I have the faith of that.
In terms of the social issues and socioeconomic issues, especially around the LGBT community, I'm really here, and we're here to hold him accountable.
We never have anybody that important in our neighborhood, you know, so it's a great honor.
Well, I think that his programs are not right for the nation. He's had close to 2 years in office, and we're still heading in the wrong direction. Our job.
And although there were opposing sides within the crowd, it was peaceful and uneventful, even if it was only a glimpse of the president's car down the road. Mike, back to you.
All right, David. David Romero reporting live in the South Valley, and there's still a lot more reaction to President Obama's New Mexico visit. Be sure to stay with KRQE and KRQE.com for that, and we'll also bring you the president's departure live if it happens in this newscast.